G'day guys, Damon here from Tracklander, and what I wanted to do today is just show you a little bit more about our internal canopy frame that we put into these canopies for your off-road uses, for your trade uses. Anytime you're putting anything up on top of a fiberglass canopy, this is how to do it. So our internal canopy brace, you actually start from the top down. So you're putting in our instruction manuals, you'll notice you're putting through your mounting holes in the roof before you're actually putting in your main structure. So you're lining up exactly where you need in the roof and then putting those structures in. You then mount your legs or your tough bar, whichever you're choosing to go with on your setup, to the roof and into this first part of the structure of the bar. So these are all components because they're fully adjustable width and height wise to suit almost every canopy on the market. So once we've got those in, we get our width. So you just leave these loose, you tighten just the frame enough to hold it in place, and then you're just getting the width perfectly to the edges and down to your furthest points on your canopy, just sort of out the way of your windows if you've got them, just to make it nice and simple for you to use. Once we've got that all tightened up, you're bolting down into your frame, so you've got to put your holes through. Sometimes the vehicles have OEM holes that you can utilize, otherwise we're putting a hole in there and using the hardware provided in our kits. Once that's in place, we're putting a bit of tension upwards on this frame. So you've already got your width locked in, so you're just tightening that up nice and tight, and then you're just putting some pressure upwards to push this canopy out. So the idea of the brace is nothing's actually sitting ever on the roof of your fiberglass canopy because it's weak, and after vibrations or a little bit of weight, you're going to end up with cracking. So once we've got that in there, you're giving it a really good push upwards, so you can get a little bit of just sort of putting it under tension upwards. And then, so this is a two-person job, obviously. Once you've got that in place, then you're really tightening up these height bolts here. This works both for the front and the back. And then you're just going around and just checking all your bolts are torqued to spec, and you'll find that spec in the instruction manual. Once that's all done, your canopy is good for 150 kilos, dynamic load rating, off-road. One of the strongest load ratings that there is out there on the market right now in the canopy and four-wheel drive space. So reach out to the team at Tracklander. You'll find the number below. Give us a call if you've got any questions, any concerns about it. And we also are working on an installation video for you guys. But our instruction manual is very clear. And the main basic points of this is anything that goes on the roof of a fiberglass canopy, you need it to be braced. Otherwise you risk cracking, voiding your warranties, and all sorts of problems with the canopies. Thanks guys, and we'll see you later.